Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. We are getting so many calls at our office, so many calls. And most of these calls in last 3-4 days are related to one topic, which is parents and grandparents. So parents and grandparents is open, but there are a lot of details about it. And many of the TikTok videos and Facebook videos have messed up the thing. They have created so much confusion. So today's video is to let you exactly know what this program is, what's happening, and I'll give you each and every detail about it. So before that, a request. If you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and families, and please also press the bell icon so that this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's get started on today's important video, which is parents and grandparents. So parents and grandparents program is recently announced by government 4 days back, and there has been so much confusion about this. So I am going to clear that confusion so that those who are eligible can apply. So first of all, let me give you a very small brief history about this. So this program is not new. This has been going on for more than a decade. So earlier this program used to be in a case where paper applications were there. So people fill the paper application, go to the office at Mississauga, stand in queue and hand over their bundle of application. That used to be the earlier type of format. But there has been a lot of issues in that because people keep standing at night, and there has been a lot of line management and a lot of issues. So this was then taken over. An online application submission was created. This also has issues because so many applications came in short time and portal actually got crashed. So in 7 minutes the application gets filled. So that was also a problem. Then later, for last 4-5 years, this lottery system is being used, where in lottery what you do is you fill a web form, you do the interest to sponsor, that you are willing to sponsor your parents. You do that web form, you complete the web form, and after that a lottery takes place. In lottery, if you are selected, you are sent an invite, and once you get the invite, you complete the application package and send it over to IRCC. This third format is currently in use, and lottery, what happens? Lottery is you fill the form, interest to sponsor. Now here, very important thing, the pool which is created is from 2020. There is no new form coming up. So these forms came in back in 2020. You filled the web form and you got a unique client identifier number. So unique client number, you got that unique client number, and based on that, you got the invite, and invite came in from CPC Mississauga, CIC CPC Mississauga. You get this type of invite from this email ID, which is do not reply kind of thing. So you get that invite and then you apply. So this is about the lottery format, just to clear the cases, because there is so much confusion which has been spread. So trying to solve that confusion. So there are basically two types of cases. One, which have applied already, which have submitted interest to sponsor in 2020. After 2020, this web form is not opened. So those who were hoping that this web form will open and they will sponsor in 2022, I have a bad news for them. This is not going to happen. So no new form is getting open. But those who have submitted in 2020, there are two types of cases under that. One, who got the invite, others who have not got the invite. So we'll discuss both of them. So one who have got the invite. So those who have got the invite, before that, one final time trying to solve that confusion that no new interest to sponsor web form is getting open. It was opened in 2020. Government is taking the invitations from that pool. There were more than 155,000 people in that who have expressed the interest to sponsor. So government is sending invitation to 23,000 people, more than 23,000 people. So actual number they are going to take is 15,000. They are sending the invite to more people because during that time your situation could have changed, your interest could have changed or whatever, right? So that is the reason actual they will only allow 15,000, but they are sending invite to 23,000. So IRCC goal is to accept only 15,000 applications. You will have to, those who have got the invite, great. Those who have not got the invite, they need to check their junk email, their spam email. If you have put the interest to sponsor, then you must have used the email ID. Check that email and check your spam folder, check your junk folder and see if you have got the invite. If you have got the invite, that what you need to do. If you have got the invitation, then you need to fill 2 applications because you are doing 2 things. One, you are sponsoring your parents. Second, you have to also, because they are also doing the PR. So you are doing basically 2 things. You are sponsoring the parents and you are applying for permanent residence. So 2 things you are doing, and you have to submit both these forms online. Remember, here is the warning. Remember, only 60 days you get. Within those 60 days you have to submit these forms. And also remember, government is going to take only 15,000 applications. They have sent invite to more than 15,000, which is 23,000, but they are going to take only 15,000 applications. So earlier you send, if you got the invite, earlier you send back that complete package, better it is for you. So this is 60 days is a cutoff time. The date you receive the invite, your clock starts. You have 60 days from there. So other thing, which is those who have got invite, your situation may have changed because between 2020 and 2022, 2 years have passed. Between that 2 years, you may have got married or your situation may not have changed. If it has not changed, good. But if it has changed, it could be a change like you may have got married or you may have got divorced or you got a baby born at your house, or God forbid, maybe if one of the parents, because COVID was so heavy at that time, right? So maybe one of the parents got expired during that time. So whatever the situation, if the situation has changed, you have to accordingly let IRCC know that the situation is changed, and accordingly you have to fill the forms. So this is for those who have got the invitation. Again, you need to check if you meet the income requirements. 3 years of income requirements you have to show: 2021, 2020 and 2019. Based on how many family members you have here and how many you are calling from back home. So that total you need to see. Here is the chart, and this is the information on the income requirement. Now, for those who didn't get the invitation, so for those who have not got the invitation, because government has started sending invitation for last 3 days, so probably for next 1 week they'll keep sending the invitation. So for those who have not got the invitation, the first thing is to wait and see if you are getting an invitation. If you are, and keep checking your junk mail, keep checking your email ID. In some cases, some people may have used the email ID which they are no more using now. So that is also a problem. Or they could have forgot the confirmation number. So government has also made a lost confirmation tool So confirmation number tool is a tool which can be used in two places, where if you lost the confirmation number, you don't have the confirmation number, and you are using a different email, your previous email, maybe somebody has given a company email and he is no more with that company, so he lost that email. So you are using a different email now. So that would be the case. So what they will do, they will post all this information after they are done with the invitation, which is mostly next week. By end of next week, government will be done by the invitations, and then they will post this information, and you can check from there also by lookup. So this will also happen. And now for those who have not got the invitation, or those who are not able to apply interest to sponsor form because it is not getting open and they want to call their parents, so what are the options? So couple of options are available. The first option, of course, is a very simple option, visitor visa. But visitor visa gives you only 6 months of entry. If you want that your parents stay with you for a longer period of time, super visa is the right choice. It will give you 7 years of stay. So complete 7 years of stay you can get, 5 plus 2. 5 years of stay, and then 2 years you can further extend. So super visa is actually a very good option. Other than these two options, there are 2 more options, and nobody is talking about them. The first option is nanny. You can also call your parents on a nanny caregiver visa if they qualify. Nanny caregiver visa is going to start in January 1st, 2023. It goes away like it just flies away. So in 1 week, this is done. So if you are planning, if you have not got this, nanny caregiver visa could be a good choice. Other option could be HNC, humanitarian and compassionate ground. I will not suggest that, but that is also an option. So every person situation is unique, every case is unique. If you want to discuss your own case with us, or if you have any questions, you can book an appointment and discuss your case with us. Email ID, phone number, everything is shared. Our office is in Brampton. So very important thing, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.